This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Wendy Williams. She's in court, and the judge reportedly tells Wendy Williams that her career is over. So Wendy Williams is battling a conservatorship, right? Or a guardianship, I should say. So they're in control of her money. They make choices for her. They can keep her from doing things because they... someone wrote a letter. I would think it was her therapist at the time said she's not competent. It's almost like they're trying to steal from her. She says they said her kids are abusing her money and this and that and needs to be watched and she needs a guardianship. I'm sure that you have to pay the guardianship too, right? So she's ongoing fight to reclaim the freedom from sources saying the courtroom energy was out of pocket. They say Judge Lisa says that her career is in a bad place. She came for Wendy's niece, Alex Finney, for accusing her of leaking things to the media, say sanctions if it happens again. The judge turned her attention to Wendy Williams' family, throwing shade, basically saying they weren't good people. But the most jaw-dropping moment was when they said Wendy's career is over. So they hate this one. This judge hates Wendy Williams. Let's just say this has to end. Okay. I think Wells Fargo should be taken to court too, and she should be able to get all her money back that they've spent on her for the past couple of years. Wells Fargo better pay her millions of dollars for this. I hope Joe Tacopina will, handle this, and hopefully take Wells Fargo to court and take money from them, because this is a good opportunity for him to make a lot of money too. Then we got Dress Dior, and Dress Dior is trying to make it rapping again. If Future couldn't get her going, I don't see a future in this. Let's just be honest, okay? This might not work. Christian Rock is showing off her relationship with her new NCAA boyfriend in college, okay? Meg Thee Stallion releases a trailer for her Coachella performance. You already got the gig. You don't need to release a trailer and tempt people to go to it. People are going to go or they're not. And honestly, it's just a festival. Everyone goes to Coachella. I mean, that doesn't mean Meg Thee Stallion is the biggest artist ever. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like, she's all right. A lot of people feel the same way. Benzino's still talking about Eminem. He says, why is Eminem so scared to do interviews with black podcasts and media? You could say that about Drake. You could say that about a lot of artists. Some artists are just more reserved, and that's that. And Benzino's just really a bitter person, man. The Source didn't work out after a while, and then he's been a love and hip-hop star, and now he's just, he goes to the gym, gets on police videos, gets arrested in police videos every couple months for not having licenses and stuff like that, and then argues with his daughter publicly in front of everybody. I mean, the guy's kind of washed, let's be honest, Unfortunately, I mean, he did do great things, but he's washed right now, Who gets arrested at 60 years old for not having a license? You got to be washed. Soulja Boy talks to the public after losing his case. What's funny about him losing this case is he was gloating with Blueface for every case he lost, even the one to his baby mom where she lied and said she never slept with Blueface, but Blueface said, yeah, I have proof of it. She's in the video doing this. Well, she won $100,000, but he was in jail. He couldn't fight. He couldn't get served, so it was a judgment. What happened with Soulja Boy is there was a lot of evidence, and you know what? He has a lot of girls that accuse him of the same stuff. So I don't think it's far-fetched. Now he has to pay this girl $4 million that he doesn't have. So he releases a statement.
Today, I stand before you deeply disappointed in the verdict delivered in my case. I firmly believe that the decision made in court was not based
on... Now he's reading off a phone because this was prepared for him.
...on facts or substantial evidence, but rather on factors that were outside of my control. The truth was overshadowed by the involvement of individuals such as the jury who were not present during the events in question. And I feel that the system allowed external influences to
The jury is never present during the crimes.
shape the outcome. Furthermore, the use of Jane Doe as the identity of the accusers raises serious concerns about fairness.
How? Like, this guy was accused of a lot of things, right? And it's consistent with the other things he's been accused of, from like girlfriends and this and that. He gets accused of this all the time. There's a pattern here.
Keeping these individuals anonymous while I'm forced to face public scrutiny creates an unequal playing field. I believe this entire process has been tainted by a system that is not designed to protect the rights of the accused. I want to make it clear that I'm innocent.
Okay. But he just doesn't want to pay that $4 million.
This case was never about justice. It was about money and personal gain. And I would not let that stand. I am committed to filing an appeal and fighting for the truth to be revealed. I will continue to stand by my decision.
So anyways, that's that. He needs Joe Tacopina. Joe Tacopina worked a miracle with A$AP Rocky. Drake's Finsta posts academics on there for some reason. It's probably because Kanye's showing so much love to academics. Academics used to be the biggest Drake supporter. Still is, but, you know, Drake won't even sit down and do an interview with him. I mean, it's like, it's wrong, to be honest with you. It's wrong. He only talk in private. It's not cool, you know, like Drake's being, Davido summoned by U.S. court, alleged intellectual property theft of unpaid $45K royalty settlement. So he's got to face the music there. Who's ever said, hey, turn on that Maino? Yo, let me hear that new Maino. Nobody. He has a song called The Shade Room that has only 10,000 listens. If you know streaming, 10,000 listens is absolutely nothing. And the Shade Room posted it. Everybody posted it, and nobody listened to it. You can't make people listen to these songs. Who would remix a song that flopped? Well, Maino would, with who other than Remy Ma, the one who fell off. Remy Ma fell off like nobody else, okay? She's washed. She sucks. She can't even rap anymore. It's trash. The way she did Papoose was dirty. She's just a horrible person. She did this to Fat Joe back in the day. She disrespected and stabbed him in the back, man. This guy can barely get, like, come on, man. This one has no views because it's like nobody listens. Zero. Chano. Kendrick Lamar and SZA answer fans' prayers and release the Luther music video. SZA's fans. SZA's a way bigger artist than any of these rappers, to be honest with you. Drake, anybody. I think she has like, how many monthly listeners does SZA have? 85 million. And she's always had 85 million. No botting, nothing. Always had 85 million. This is off GNX. I mean, like it or not, that song is a hit song. Any song he does with SZA is out of here. That's a fact. Nelly wants to sanction Ali. He's a member of the St. Lunatics that brought him to court. And he wants him sanctioned for dropping the case. He dropped the case against him, and now he wants him to be punished, I guess. Because he thought it was a frivolous lawsuit to begin with. It was over country grammar. Plaintiff's counsel succeeded in a frivolous campaign aimed forcing Nelly to spend money defending himself. So he wants... See, that's the danger of bringing someone to court and you don't got the proof. He wants his money back, understandably, and damages probably for time. That's that. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I will check you guys in the next one. Peace.